Alright, so I wanted to show you guys something that I noticed a few days ago. Maybe about 5 days ago, and I thought it was part of the Fortnitemares event. So I'm in playground mode here, but as far as I know, it's still present. So let me creep up here, let's see if we can hear it. Yeah. Do you hear that noise? I'm trying to be quiet so you can hear. Let me get a little closer, you can hear. It's almost like a machine. I don't know why I got a whistle lisp going on. I'm not trying to whistle. But it's like a machine noise. And if we go in here, we can see that there's two things floating. There is a couch and a chair. And you can stand on them. And it reminds me of a glider coming over your head. It doesn't help that there's a chest in here as well. But so, like I said, I thought these were part of the Fortnitemares event. And this is at Calamity's house, by the way, right here on the minimap. So the question is, what are these? Because Halloween's over, Fortnitemares is over, and yet these remain. Creepy noise and floating objects. And it's not just here. I mean, you can clearly see they're levitating. Now watch what happens when I destroy one. It kind of screams. I'll do it again. Okay, so not only did it scream, but there was an image there. I don't know if you saw it, but we're going to go back and I will replay it for you so you can see. But first we're going to go to one more spot. Alright, so now I'm in the hero's base, or the remnants of it. And that's right here near Lonely Lodge on the minimap. Used to be a nice place for the heroes, and now it got overran. I thought this was a Fortnitemares custom job, but clearly it needs some work done. But as you can see, we've got another floating object, and this time it's a TV. And like I said, these are all over the map. I'm going to show you one more spot in the motel next, but again, I'm going to destroy this and watch carefully. It's so hard to see in live real time, I guess I should say. So again, I'm going to go back in replay mode and I'm going to show you what exactly comes out of these in just a second. Alright, so now we're at the motel. And this is one of the few places where the rifts still remain. And I think this rift plays a big part, not just that one in particular, but the rifts in general play a huge part in what we're about to see. Okay, so here is a floating bed. I don't know what to make of this, but it's going to become a little bit clearer in replay. Let me destroy it first. Alright, so there you go. I think there's actually more floating stuff in here. Let me just... I hear it. Let me just venture over. Yes, we've got a cabinet too. So the motel has two. And this one's way high. Look, you can walk right under this one. Now, at first I thought, well, maybe these will be challenges. You know, like visit 3 floating furniture pieces. But they're breakable. And as we saw with the ghosts, if they're breakable, there's got to be more than a few in an area. Like 2 in the area, that's not enough. Because multiple people will be coming for these challenges, if it is. That's pretty cool that you can go right under it. So I'm going to break this one as well, and then we're going to check out what really happens when you break it. Alright, let's go take a look. Okay, so now I have my 2 sons here. I'm going to show them this. Have you guys seen this?
Why is it floating?
Do you see the furniture floating?
Why?
I don't know. That's what I'm trying to figure out. But
what?
The sounds in replay mode here are different. Like I'm hearing different sounds than...
What are you hearing?
Well, in the live game, they make weird noises. Okay, now watch what happens when I destroy it. So I'm going to slow this down.
There's Kevin the cube on the bottom.
Where? Oh, there is a floating little cube there.
And there's one on the furniture.
Oh, yeah. I didn't notice that. So it's not purple, but I don't know if you guys can see.
Oh,
I'm going to have to review and see if those were in the actual game. There's little floating cubes under them. Okay, now watch what happens when I break them. Okay, so I'm about to break it here. We've got slow-mo and free cam. We're going to see what comes out of this.
Yeah, dude, the pickaxe is through it. Dude, that's a dinosaur.
That's friggin' Jack. Do you see that?
That's
That is
a T-Rex
Rex.
7.
Isn't that the Rex guy?
Yeah.
There's more. Okay, so we'll play. Then he fades away. Now let's see what happens. I don't know what's going to come out of this one.
It's white.
Let's speed it up a little bit.
White, yeah.
I wonder if you can see the cube. Oh, hold on. Let me see. Now, see, I don't see that cube anymore that you saw. Remember that cube that was floating underneath it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Someone else mentioned that they saw that too, and I was like, I don't believe you. And clearly, they were correct.
Go on the couch.
In the couch?
Yeah.
What do you mean in it?
Like, go inside of it.
Oh, I don't think you'll be able to see anything. Wouldn't it be weird if there's a ghost hanging out in there?
Yeah, that'd be sick.
All right, let's play this one and see what pops out of
Epic,
this.
please. You obviously know what's inside of it.
Swing and
Bright bomber.
why are her hands so big? That looks pretty goofy. So I don't know.
He's turning into a dinosaur.
No, I think that's just the angle I got. Let's see. So there's some speculation. I want to show you the next few that I do, and then I'll talk about what people are assuming here. All right, so let's skip to the next one. Okay, so I've got a weird animation here. I broke the TV. And who is this, Nolan?
Raptor.
Raptor. I thought this was the Royale Bomber, but I'm an idiot. So it's the Raptor. It's the Raptor skin. But I'm going to rewind this, and we're going to watch it again because I didn't actually witness it. So we're going to see him pop out. Hopefully this is going to be enough. Let's swing, Meta Better.
They're taking possession.
What? It changed.
That's the bright bomb.
But what? It was just a Raptor. Okay, let's rewind again. Maybe it's random. I swear we had the Raptor there.
We did. Oh, yes. That's the Rust Lord.
Now we have a Rust Lord. Okay, so it's changing every time on us. Let's rewind it one more time and see.
What'd you see in game?
In game, it happens so fast that you can't see nothing. Like it's. Remember, I showed you at the very beginning. It's like a blur. I mean. All right, let's slow this down.
Anything.
Ready?
That's Arctic Assassin. That's the one I have.
Arctic Assassin? No. Okay, so there's speculation that, you know, the rifts, that some of these guys got stuck in the rift. Like the little Kevin event. You know how we got transported to, like, heaven?
Yeah.
So people are saying that maybe some people got, if you touched the cube, you got transported to this other dimension, and these are the spirits that are, like, stuck in there. And we're releasing them. I don't know. I have no idea what this is for. Obviously, it's gonna correlate to something that's happening soon.
So I have the Arctic Assassin.
Well, let's see who else we can get to pop out of this TV. I didn't realize if you rewound it that it would change every single time. This is kind of cool.
Okay, so the next one's Arctic Assassin.
Let's say Assassin again.
I
kind of like the what's the guy? Isn't it Rexy? Is that his name?
Yeah.
Or am I thinking of something else?
Rustler again.
We got the Rust Lord again. So I like how it shoots the Super Saiyan 2 sparks out.
It does.
So I'm going to go to the motel and just check one more and see if we can get a different character to emerge. All right, so now we're at the motel, and I'm going to crack this bed open and see which Ghostbuster emerges. Hopefully it's not Slimer. Oh, the bed takes 2 strikes to bust open.
Raptor again.
That's the Raptor one more time. All right, so this is the last one we're going to observe. You can see clearly that this is I'm standing on that this is a floating piece of furniture. And let's see if I can.
It has a picture on it.
I'll play it in real time here, just as we saw earlier. Because Nolan asked, like, did you see this in game? And I said it normally goes too fast to see. I mean,
yeah, you can't see.
You could see a glimpse. Let me just rewind that real quick because
I want to see who it is.
I was not ready.
to see what it is too.
Oh yeah, I
That was
saw a
Raptor.
raptor.
Oh, here we go. Sorry, Assassin.
Arctic Assassin again. So I don't know. What do you guys? Let me know in the comments. What do you guys think? These ghoulish spirits are that are coming out of here. These are also, what's that back bling where the spirits come out? Is that?
I mean, that's the skeleton one.
Yeah.
Skull Trooper.
Oh, they came with the Skull Trooper? I think someone said they're the same things that come out of that, but I mean, clearly they don't get this big. Whew. I don't know. I don't know what this is going to mean. It's going to be something, clearly. Oh, she's like following me. That's kind of creepy. She's turning as we turn. So I don't know. If you haven't seen the floating furniture, you can find it scattered in broken down buildings like this motel. But clearly, these ghosts are embedded in the furniture. Making them float? Maybe. And when you destroy them,
they pop out.
Oh, look at this pickaxe. That looks like the Stonehead statue, doesn't it? Like that's a big nose right there.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think that's the case. It reminds me of one of those statues. But anyway, back to these. Let me know what you think these are, what it's going to correlate to. I have no idea. Like I said, I thought this was a Fortnitemares event or a Halloween thing, and clearly that has ended, and yet these remain. Maybe it has something to do with
Season 7?
You remember when Kevin pooped out that glob in Leaky Lake and it went down? I don't know. But then again, these were there before that. Like I saw these last week. I saw this in this very spot. And I didn't know what to think of it. And I just assumed it was Halloween related. Let's rewind one more time. See if Nolan said he thought he saw the Cuddle Team Leader pop out.
I did see a Cuddle Team Leader pop out.
And if you want to try this yourself, just go into replay mode and just keep rewinding. And apparently, let's see who's on this table. Oh, you can't make that. What is that, Minecraft? Why can't you see anything?
Look at the mouse.
So we're going to see one more time who pops out. Oh.
She told you
So Nolan was correct. There's also a Cuddle Team Leader. Now, aren't these are all the guys from the loading screens last season?
They are.
Or was it this season?
No, I think it's last season.
The ones where it was last season with the cube. We had the Bright Bomber, the Cuddle Team Leader, the Raptor, the Arctic Assassin. Yeah, they all touched the cube. Do you remember those loading screens? I'll have to put them on the screen. Some of the loading screens.
I don't remember it.
You remember that, Jack?
Rex was flying.
Oh yeah, Rex is one of the guys too.
I
So there's got to be some kind of correlation here.
I didn't remember it.
Maybe they all touched the cube.
And they got sucked in.
And they got sucked into this other dimension. But how are we gonna get them out? That's the question. Is this freeing them when we cold cock them here with our pickaxe? That's kind of cool. I don't know. So maybe we're getting a little closer to solving this. If you know, let me know in the comments what your thoughts and opinions are. Okay, so we're going through the loading screens. I wanted to end the video there, but then Nolan said, why don't you just go through the loading screen? So let's do that. So this is clearly the Bright Bomber. This is what I was trying to explain, that they may have all touched the cube and somehow got sucked in like the Dark Bomber there. So that's one.
Okay, now go down. See, look.
There's the Cuddle Team
Rex
Leader.
Team Leader.
Who's the one on the dinosaur?
Triceratops.
Okay, and then we didn't see Drift though.
No, because he is a rift.
I mean, coming out of the thing. Let's see, what other ones were there?
He's too much of a chicken.
Is that from this year? Yeah.
Go down. See, look. There's Rex, Cuddle Team Leader. That one.
Who's the guy swinging the golf? I can't see.
That's
swinging the
the
pickaxe.
one with the studded axe.
Oh, okay. So you can see most of the characters.
But those three were there together.
That are coming out of the were in these loading screens from last season. Let's see what else we got.
Go up.
And here they all are at the movie theater.
1, 2, 3.
Nice, Jay. Let's see. At the pool part, we didn't see the shark guy or the
because they weren't with him.
The lifeguard.
Go down.
So this image has all the ones we saw, except for the Arctic Assassin. So clearly, these last season and this season are still tying together, and there's a rift in this one. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen because of this. No one wants to see one more.
Go over two. Over. One more. Look. See? Rex got zapped in the butt.
So maybe they all did get sucked into this cube, and they're all stuck. Maybe, I wonder if this has to do with the hunting party guy that unlocks this week. I don't know. Stay tuned, I guess. Stay tuned.
You need 7, 8.
Yep.